Hey there guys, it's Anti-Crazy Movie Geek here, and welcome to my next film review from my YouTube channel. Okay, film review time on a 1976 film, and it stars Robert De Niro. Now, Robert De Niro is an amazing actor. He has been in loads of films: Stone, The Godfather, The Untouchables, Shark Tale, and all of the other films. This film that I'm going to review is, in my opinion, one of Robert De Niro's very best. Taxi Driver.
Second call, 414 Hamilton, 417. 195, Alfano, 448.
De Niro. In Bang the Drum Slowly, the critics called him a brilliant new talent. Under Mean Streets, they said he was a genius. For his performance in The Godfather Part 2, they gave him the Academy Award.
Come on, man. Just get me out of here, all right?
Now, Robert De Niro creates a terrifying portrait of life on the edge of madness.
Yeah, but just forget about this. It's nothing.
Taxi Driver, a film by Martin Scorsese.
Yeah, people do anything in front of a taxi driver. I mean, anything. People too cheap to rent a hotel room.
Oh, driver, hurry up, will you?
People want to embarrass you. It's like you're not even there. It's like, you know, like a taxi driver doesn't even exist.
This city here is like an open sewer, you know? It's full of filth and scum.
I think I know what you mean, Travis. But it's not going to be easy.
You guys get to be a Secret Service man. What? I was just curious because I thought maybe I'd make a good one. Hey, what kind of guns do you guys carry? 38s, 45s, 357 Magnums, something bigger maybe? Hi. I'd like to volunteer.
Why?
Why? Because I think that you are the most beautiful woman I've ever seen.
The taxi driver is looking for a target. Getting ready. Getting organized. Preparing himself for the only moment in his life that will ever mean anything.
How much for everything?
$350 for the Magnum, $250 for the 38, $1.25 for the 25, $150 for the 38.
That taxi driver's been staring at us.
You talking to me? You talking to me?
I don't know who's weirder, you or me.
You talking to me? Well, who the hell else are you talking? Talking to me? Well, I'm the only one here.
I don't believe I've ever met anyone quite like you.
Oh, yeah?
You will never see a more chilling performance than this. Robert De Niro in Martin Scorsese's Taxi Driver. Jodie Foster, Albert Brooks, Harvey Keitel, Leonard Harris, Peter Boyle, Sybil Shepherd. Taxi Driver.
Okay, Taxi Driver, what do I think of it? It's a great film. I really enjoyed it. It's certified 18 for strong language, violence and sex references. And look what it says here. On every street in every city, there's nobody who dreams of being a somebody. And look what it says here. De Niro's performance and the direction of Martin Scorsese make Taxi Driver one of the pivotal films of the 70s, disturbing and endlessly watchable. Rated 5 stars from Empire. It won Best Picture at the 1976 Cannes Film Festival and received Academy Award nominations for Best Film, Best Actor, Robert De Niro, and Best Supporting Actress, Jodie Foster. Jodie Foster is an amazing actress as well. She has been in Flight Plan and The Silence of the Lambs. It also stars Albert Brooks, Harvey Keitel, I've seen him in Sister Act, Leonard Harris, Peter Boyle, and Sybil Shepherd. It's on for an hour and 49 minutes. Okay, here's the plot. Robert De Niro plays a guy by the name of Travis Bickle, and he is depressed and lonely, and he lives in a place named Manhattan. and he basically wants a job at the start of the film. And he's a former Marine as well. Then he becomes a late night taxi driver, you know, taking people to all kinds of places throughout the city and all of that. And he has a diary that he is really obsessed with, so he's been writing things down of what he did from his life. And he's been suffering through his leg syndrome and all of that. And he's been currently writing letters to his parents, but he basically refuses to tell them his address and all the other things. Anyway, during the film, Travis falls in love with a girl by the name of Betsy, who is played by Sybil Shepherd, and he took Betsy to a cafe and they had a good time and all of that. And at one night in the film, Travis took Betsy to the cinemas and they watched the film and all of that. But at that point, Betsy gets freaked out because the film that they're watching had some, you know, sexual bits and all that, so she ended up dumping him. And Travis has been trying to apologise to Betsy, and he's been trying to give Betsy some flowers and roses and all of that. And then during the film, he became violent, and he is obsessed with guns, so he gets a lot of guns from this gun seller, and he tested the guns out at this target practice and all of that. And then, throughout the film, Travis meets a 13-year-old prostitute by the name of Iris, who is played by Jodie Foster, and Travis basically doesn't want Iris to become a prostitute for the rest of her life. And Iris basically stays at this motel, and the motel is filled with a lot of gangsters. We all know that gangsters aren't really nice people. They are just full of people that are just having drugs and full of violence and all of that. So Travis basically wants Iris to be back at school and live with her parents. And during the film, Travis has changed his hair and he used one of the guns right there. And before the end of the film, Travis shoots all of the gangsters one by one inside the motel. And after all of the gangsters are killed, the police arrive at the scene and Travis has been taken into custody. And the ending of the film was pretty good, and it shows clearly that the parents of Iris sent a letter to Travis saying that they thanked him for giving Iris back to them and being at school. So basically, Travis Bickle is a good and bad guy at the same time, but he becomes a hero at the end of the film. And the film is mysterious, and it is watchable, and it's a very good, enjoyable film to watch. That's basically my film review for the 1976 Martin Scorsese film, Taxi Driver. Please rate and comment on this video. If you have any questions, email me and I'll appreciate it. And I'll be back to do more reviews on all different kinds of films. So thanks for checking out my review. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace out.